let's go into it. Pads or tampons? Have you ever done it with a man? Do you feel anything with a strap? All femmes want to know this.
What's good, JANDT family? We're back again with another lit
banger.
So, what are we doing today?
So today, for all of the femmes in the chat, we're going to do questions that femmes are too afraid to ask studs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be asking T a whole bunch of questions that I feel like are just general questions that femmes want to know about studs.
Okay.
I might know some of the answers to these, but you guys don't, and it's just fun all around.
And I'm an open person.
Yeah, and she'll just answer the questions for you guys.
We do not care. If you have questions and you want to know the answer,
drop them down below. We'll do a part 2. These are just ones that we see a lot, or that people ask, that people like straight people, or people that, or other femmes or whatever. People just want to know. So we're here bringing all the tea today.
We're here, we're queer, we're bringing all the tea.
So with that being said, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, like this video, comment down below. If you have any more questions around this, about something to ask a stud, whatever, leave it down below. We will do a part 2. That would be super fun. I would love to know what your questions are, so put them down below.
And I'm gonna be asking her at some point questions that studs are afraid to ask femmes. So if there's any studs that are watching this, or masculine presenting women, please send us a question down in the comments below, and then we'll put that into the video. Or you can email me with the questions. The email is in the description.
Yes. Okay. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Let's get into it.
Pads or tampons?
Oh, pads.
Except this is a very big stud little debate here. I don't know of very many studs that use tampons at all.
Okay, so I know that most people that are watching this right now are thinking that I'm using a pad because, oh, God forbid that I get something going up there or something like that, because I know that there's a lot of toxic masculine studs out there that are like that.
I said what I said.
I genuinely just have issues with things going up there, so maybe that's TMI, but it actually hurts. So if I could wear a tampon,
vaginismus up in the could.
Is it? Okay, whatever. If I could wear a tampon, I'd be tampon all day long.
Because it's easier.
Don't even get it twisted.
The fact that I tell her that you put it up there and you don't feel anything.
Oh, I've tried. No, I've tried.
I know, but the fact that if you could have that, you would, because pads are annoying.
Yeah, they're annoying.
Yeah,
I straight up, I don't care. It just hurts.
It's not that she's I'm too good for that.
Yeah.
It's she just can't.
I can't. It is what it is.
But there are a lot of masculine lesbians that don't like tampons for that, because they think it's too feminine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, moving on. Have you ever done it with a man?
Bruh.
Oh my God, no. No.
No.
And it's I just again.
Thinking about it, it's funny to me.
Well, to me it was of course, when I was younger, I was if I was interested and was wanting to experiment, I absolutely would have, 100%. But I just when I look at a man, they're just they're one of my boys. There's nothing there. Have I had boyfriends in the past that we just did nothing with each other? Absolutely, because I went to a Christian private school and it was really easy to just be I'm waiting for marriage.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
But realistically, I was just trying to fit in and
buy time,
figure out what the tea was. But I knew the whole time that I had no plans on having intercourse with them or anything like that. And I just never have.
Do you wear boxers during your period?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a popular debate, because I know other people I've dated and stuff will wear panties under their boxers. They'll wear the panties to put the pad around it, and then the boxers over top for comfort. But she somehow magically puts the
wear tight
pad,
boxers.
Yeah, she wears briefs, tight on.
Okay, and then you just put the pad on it.
Yeah. See. Okay. So there you go. But I think it's a problem for the masculine lesbians that wear the baggy boxers. Okay, next question. Are you a touch me not?
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. I mean, obviously, within it hurting, but
yeah, no.
I don't care.
Nah, bitch. Okay. Do you feel anything with a strap? All femmes want to know this.
Yes, absolutely. When you're on the strap, it's mental though.
Yeah.
It's
it can be physical.
It can be if it hits the right angle, but I think for like a big piece of it is like the mental piece of like, yeah, like,
and like knowing like you're like making the person feel good.
Yeah, like it's definitely, I would say, like all of the studs out here in these streets and all the masculine women, they know what I'm talking about when I say like it's mental. Anything to do with the strap is mental. Like any actions that are happening on the strap, mental. And that's on that.
Child. Anyway, so
last time you wore a dress, I wish we could pull a picture of this up.
Oh my god.
When was it, girl? How old were you? Like,
I actually don't even remember. I want to say it was like maybe like grade 8 grad or something.
No. Oh my god, did you wear makeup too? Well, she used to wear feminine clothes like in like high school. Like there's pictures of you in like sweaters and like jeans, but like nothing like super feminine.
I've never, well, because the thing was in high school, I was like a skateboarder, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, skater girl.
So like I used to wear like baggy pants below my ass, like skateboard stuff, like that kind of stuff. So that was my, like, that was what I was like. So I don't know, like I never really got into like, I've never gotten into like feminine clothing, like short shorts and like shit like that. Like I've never gotten into that. And then in university, I like in first year university, like tried to like fit in with the norm. And then within like 3 months of that, that went right out the window and I reverted back to my old ways. And when I say I tried to be feminine, it was like I wore like tight jeans, but like it still was not, if you saw photos, you see like there's still the masculine edge.
Yo. I die. There's a picture of her with like one of her like boyfriends, and he's like this like tiny little ginger boy, like looks like a gay bottom man basically. Like he looks like a twink, okay? And literally she's sitting like legs spread at a table, right? She has makeup on, a purple sweater, but she's like, hey, and he's literally sitting like on her lap, like, ooh. And it's like, it's so funny because even back then when you were trying to be straight, it's like you were still the dom.
And you know what's really funny though? That photo that you saw, we were at a party and like my friends did my makeup. And that was probably the only time that I had makeup on my face, like,
ever, really?
Like full faced.
Yeah, it was like, you looked really pretty, but like it was not you.
Yeah, it was like my friends did it.
Other than when I did your makeup.
Hilarious. Oh god.
That video, guys.
Oh, maybe I'll link that down in the description so you can see the disaster that is.
Anyway, closest shoulder beat to being a femme.
I literally look like RuPaul. Like
Drag queen. Okay. Are you attracted to other studs?
Okay, that's no. But I'm not shading people who are because I know that there's tons of people who are. Actually, one of my really good friends is she's not a stud because she's white. She's masculine lesbian. We don't need to address that, but
that's
we're
not
low-key addressing that. If you're white, you're not a stud. Moving on.
I said what I said.
So anyways, she is a masculine lesbian and she kind of like dabbles every now and then with like women that are like a little bit more masculine. And like I would say like in the category of STEM, like they're like on the brink of like going into like butch or like more masculine. And like she's like fine with that, but like obviously her go-to is a femme, but like every now and then there's like one that'll catch her eye. So honestly, like no shade, no tea, like do what you gotta do, live your best life. But me personally, like that's not the tea for me. I just like super ultra high femme, like lipstick lesbian. Yeah.
I mean, me.
There it is.
Okay. Do you get upset when people call you ma'am or sir?
No. I don't care when people call me ma'am because like I'm a woman, so it is what it is. I get sirred so much, it's actually annoying. I like will have like full-blown conversations with people and they will be calling me sir, like straight up.
You sound like you don't have a man voice.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. It actually bugs me when I get sirred.
She gets really angry.
I do get really angry and it's like annoying to me because I swear it's like people just look and they're like, oh, she's like tall, 6 foot, almost 6 foot, like broader built or something, and then they're like, okay, that must be a man. Like, not even paying attention to like my face or my voice or the fact that I clearly have boobs or like anything.
Double D's.
And like, okay, they're not double D's.
They're D's.
But like, you know what I mean? Like,
they are.
They like, I just don't really get it. I really don't understand, and it like bugs me because it's like, okay, I get that like I present myself this way, but this is the way that I feel comfortable presenting myself. I feel inauthentically not me. Does that make sense? Yes. Yeah, inauthentic. Is that a word? Anyways, I just don't feel like me if I'm not in this clothing. But it just, like, I get that it, like, I could see how people would, like, make that mistake, but it still bugs me.
Close-minded.
It still bugs me.
Yeah. Anyway.
But I know that there are studs out there that are kind of like, yo, okay, I'll take it, I'll take it.
Yeah, but she's just not one of them.
I'm not one of those.
She, like, was, you like your, like, womanhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you keep your sports bra on when you're doing it?
No. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got
time because there's a whole bunch of good stuff that's happening under the sports bra, so. Like when you touching on, we ain't going into all that. But actually,
I would be sad if you didn't.
Right? And
so
you know what
sad.
the joke of this whole thing is I must have been living under a rock because I did not realize that like there's that many studs out there that will not take it off. And it's like if you just like let that shit
fly,
just fucking fly, then
I swear, like your girlfriend like will like it. You know.
But maybe. But
like
here's the thing. Maybe it's just like. But I was gonna say, like, maybe they're like uncomfortable with it because it seems really feminine.
That's why. That's what it is.
But then I'm like, is that like you're having gender issues? Okay.
Like I
don't know.
I had a thing with somebody once, and I don't think I ever actually saw their boobs.
See, that to me is like,
weird, right?
Do you want to be did they want to be a man?
No,
or like,
they just like, okay, so here's the other thing, is that a lot of the times, especially when like masculine lesbians or like studs or whatever, are like bigger built people, they've got like them like triple D, EFG.
EFG?
Huh? Like this one person had like big boobies, and I think that like probably that was like hella extra. Reduction? Well, it's like not that simple. Like, so I think that the person just like, this was also when I was like younger. This person like, I think just didn't like really like how big they were.
Okay, having said that, I think if I had G's, I would be insecure about them too.
Because they would be fling-flanging.
They'd be fling-flanging, and I think that it would just, and that's the thing, right? Like,
no
because
shame. We like boobs of all sizes.
I love boobs, like, because I'm so big as a human, like naturally, even though my boobs are like bigger, they actually like look normal on my body.
Because you have a big body.
Because I have a big body.
Yeah.
But like, if I was like small and had this size,
that would be
I would want a reduction for sure.
Absolutely.
But
me too.
They look proportionate to my body because my body is what it is.
Yeah, same. But if you didn't, and that's the thing, this girl wasn't that, she was like shorter.
Okay, so then you know what? I think I would keep my sports bra on.
Yeah. So I think that that's a thing. And also if you already feel like a very masculine person, if you had this hugely feminine thing, you'd probably be like, you know?
Yeah, maybe. You're right actually. I could see that.
I empathize, but
I could see that.
You aren't one of those people.
No, but I could see it. So, you know, shout out to everybody who has to do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you always have to be the dominant one?
No. I think that it happens because my personality is the way that it is.
She's a very like hard-headed, like large and in charge, like assertive personality.
That's just my personality. That's just who I am.
And you're not condescending or like domineering. You're not like, oh, I'm like, you know, in charge of you. Like it's not like that at all.
No, it's just like I want
Let's get it straight.
Let's get it going. Let's get it done. Let's get things done. And let's keep it moving. Like,
and I like that.
That's just how my personality is, and so it kind of naturally falls into that category. But if my personality naturally wasn't that way, then I would date somebody that wanted my personality for what my personality is.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I don't think that every stud needs to be dominant, and I think there's actually a lot of studs out there who aren't dominant. And people just assume that they are, but behind closed doors they're not. And again, nothing wrong with that because that works for their relationship. But yeah, I think it doesn't have to be that way, but I think I naturally kind of fall into that.
I think if anyone tries to be hard though, like 99% of the time, or like 100% of the time, like eventually you're gonna crack. Like no one is like always hard all the time. Like it's just not, it's not possible. No. Anyway, last question.
Even men aren't that way.
No, they're not. What's your type?
My type is this.
Thank you. Thank you.
My type is ultra high femme.
Yeah. Tattoos.
Alternative
a little
bit. Like tattoos, piercings, comfortable in who they are, like comfortable in their edgy for sure. Like give me a little
witchy.
Give me a little touch of goth.
Give me a little touch of witch, like a little witchy energy.
Oh, for sure, like artsy, like artistic.
Yeah.
And I've described a lot of like personality traits. Maybe looks wise is like.
That was all looks.
No, I said
goth. Like
okay, yeah, true. I was thinking. Anyways. Okay, well, I used to like blondes that were tall.
Yeah.
And that used to be my like hard type. That was
that's it.
That was
Wouldn't
it.
Look at somebody else.
Wouldn't look at anyone else, and then I found you, and now I actually find myself being attracted to people like your type, like you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you switched what I'm attracted to.
Yes.
Which is interesting. But like, don't get me wrong, I still see like a blonde girl or whatever, and be like, oh my gosh, that girl's hot as hell. But I think if there was like a lineup of girls, I think now I would lean more towards the like brunette, like darker hair, lighter skin tone, and not tall anymore. I kind of like short, so cool. And that's that on that. Do you have any more questions?
No, and that's the last question.
Oh my gosh, we got through it, guys. All of you little nosy femmes, you were able to hear it first from this channel. Okay, all the questions.
Or men that are watching our videos.
Or the nosy men. All of the questions that you guys wonder how studs move through life. I'm sure there's many more. I know there's many more. So maybe we'll do a part 2 to this. It's interesting because I feel like studs, like people like wonder how studs like live their lives. It's so interesting.
Because because I feel like a lot of people have a hard time thinking about how a woman would go through the world like being masculine as opposed to the traditionally feminine.
Right.
It's a cool way to live. It's a nice life to live, I'm telling you. Anyway, with that being said, if you like the video...
Wait. You're telling me it's a cool way to live because you had your little stint as a masculine lesbian?
We need to do that video where we react to pictures of each other.
I want to find that photo. Do you have the photo? I'm inserting the photo here. You have to send me the photo.
Okay, fine. Anyway, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 2K. Run it up.
We're like 30 subs away or something like that from 2K. Guys, final push. We're on the road to 5K though.
Yo, that was aggressive.
We are on the road to 5K.
We are on
us
the way
out.
to 5K.
And we will be doing a 5K giveaway.
We are.
We don't know.
What we're gonna
I feel
give
like
away.
I keep saying this, but we don't know the details yet.
Okay.
We are both scattered. We don't know the details yet. But once we figure those out and we finalize those, you will get a video dropping very soon about the details of how to win in the 5K giveaway.
Yeah.
Okay, and on that note, please like, comment, subscribe.
Run up this video.
Share this video, okay?
Leave more questions down below so we can do a part 2.
And on that note, we love you guys.
More questions for me.
And on that note, we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.